Top Nintendo Switch Games 2022. Whether you own the standard Nintendo Switch model, Switch Lite or Switch OLED, you're going to want to know the best games to own and play. Luckily, you're in the right place. In this guide, we'll be detailing all the must-own Switch titles to consider adding to your library. Super Mario Odyssey. One of the best 3D platformers ever made, Nintendo's big Mario game on the Switch is an absolute masterpiece, with gorgeous levels and a pervasive sense of fun. There are countless moons for you to find, and when you finish the game you'll realize how much more there is to do if you fancy it. Pokémon. Let's go, Pikachu, and let's go, Eevee. There's no denying that everyone loves a Pokémon game. The Switch version, which is available in Pikachu and Eevee flavors, they're two similar games but with slightly different content, is a lovable role-playing game based on the old Game Boy classic, Pokémon Yellow. However, the graphics have been given a major overhaul and optional motion controls make this an interactive classic. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. An already legendary game, Breath of the Wild showed that Nintendo can do an open world just as well as any other developer on the planet, if not better. With a sandbox version of Hyrule to explore and some amazing tools to use, there are infinite possibilities. That's paired with a soulful and subtle soundtrack and another lovely melancholy story to make for a package that every Switch owner simply has to try. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The most iconic racing game out there has become a huge smash hit on the Switch, despite technically being a re-release of the underplayed Wii U version. This kart racer looks brilliant and feels simply fantastic to play, with old-school driving and item chaos. It's the perfect game for a party, with furious last-second overtakes and unbelievable losses guaranteed. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. A roster of fighters so huge that Ultimate really is the only word. Smash Bros has been adding to its lineup for years and only recently called that all to a halt by adding Sora, its last fighter. Still, there's so much fun to be had here, not least in an extensive single-player mode. Play it competitively, even if only against your mates, and you'll really see the power of Smash Bros, though, with mechanics that are easy to learn but have an impressively stratospheric skill ceiling. Hades. A stunner of an indie release, Hades is one of the best roguelike games ever released. You play as Zagreus, son of Hades, and have to try over and over again to escape the underworld. As you go you'll get random boosts and attacks so that each run is different from the last. It's brilliant and addictive stuff, but a wonderfully told story is what really ties it all together, showing empathy to a huge range of characters that you'll come to know and love over time. Super Mario Maker 2. Nintendo fantastically built on its Super Mario Maker concept for the sequel, which is better in almost every way possible. You can basically create Mario 2D platformer levels, share them and play others built by the wider community. A single-player story mode is also great fun, as you tackle more than 100 custom levels. Hollow Knight. One of the best Metroidvania games ever made, this hand-drawn side-scroller is simply sumptuous, with a mysterious and melancholy world to explore underground. It's challenging and doesn't hold your hand too much, but one of the most rewarding games we've played in ages. Metroid Dread. Metroid itself is getting on fine, though, with the surprise arrival of a new 2D platformer in 2021, in the form of the correctly titled Metroid Dread. This is a great reinvention of the series' formula and heritage. You'll once again play as Samus Aran, but this time you're less powerful than ever. With plenty of occasions where all you can do is run, it's a frantic affair, but extremely rewarding the further you get through it. Fire Emblem. Three Houses. A superb RPG, Three Houses brings Fire Emblem into the current generation of consoles with aplomb. You'll meet a wide array of likable characters in this battle strategy game, but you won't be able to save them all and hard choices will come at you thick and fast. Three Houses tells an engaging story and has some really great strategic puzzles for you to try to solve, and it's only playable on the Switch, so we highly recommend giving it a try.